So just like with any service, you want to start off by oiling the skin well to create that barrier between the skin and the wax. We'll start with the arm facing up and out and get the forearm first. The hair grows downward towards the wrist, so apply downwards towards the wrist. We'll use long strips for this service since it's a bigger surface area. Cover everything you can so that you don't have to go back and get hair that you missed. That just wastes time. Cover everything you can at first and then start removing. She's stretching the skin with her other hand. Stretch it down and then remove with your other hand. So stretch the skin and apply pressure after each pull with the same hand, and then you remove with the other. You move the arm up above their head and you'll get this lower bicep tricep area. The hair grows up towards the elbow, so that's the way you'll apply. Cover everything you can up as much as you can on the elbow. That's where a lot of hair usually gets missed. Pull taut, pull up and over. Make sure you get a good pull so you don't break any hair. Pull taut and apply pressure. Just like that. You go. And the hair on the other side will grow up towards the elbow as well. Grab as much of it off the elbow as you can. Pull taut with your thumb. You spread the strip on 1, 2, up, down, pull. Up, down, pull, up, down, clean up, down, pull, up, down, pull. Make sure you're pressing down with the palm of your hand, not your fingertips, just because that strains your fingers a lot. So at the end of the day, your fingers will really be hurting. So use the palm of your hand to push that strip into the wax. Hair here grows down. She's not starting all the way from the top of the shoulder, because at about where a t-shirt sleeve would end is where your hair starts growing the opposite direction. So just be aware. Look at your client and see how their hair pattern is. See where the hair starts growing a different direction so that you don't break that hair. Start where the hair is growing down towards the elbow. The hair grows at an angle diagonal that way, as you just saw her apply. And then you'll make sure you cover everything everywhere you can, and then you'll use the strip and start from the bottom and start removing from the bottom up. Pull taut with your thumb. You see her thumb on my arm. Pulling taut down, also applying pressure after each pull. So pull, pressure, taut, pull, and rub on the strip. 1, 2, 1, 2, pull. Do the hand while you're here, while we have the arm in this position. All grows up at an angle towards the pinky, and then grab the fingers if they have hair on their fingers. I find using the shorter strip for fingers gives you more control and a better pull. Separate the fingers while you do it too. You don't want their to get wax in between their fingers and then they're sticky all day. Start from the thumb. Grab the thumb and pull it into the middle of their palm to create that stretch. Go back and clean up wherever you see wax was left over. So for the next part of the arm, we're going to have them stretch all the way across their chest. It kind of helps top the skin a little extra for you, especially since this part of the arm tends to be a little looser. And you'll apply down towards the elbow because that's the direction of the hair growth. Pull backwards towards you. Make sure the strip is on the wax all well and good, and pull back towards you. Clean up if needed. There'll be one little strip left right here where she's applying, and that grows in towards the elbow as well. So cover as much of it as you need to. Remove all the hair so that we don't have to go back and clean up. Make sure you get your elbows pull taut, just like a bear claw, pull taut. And this is a part of the shoulder I mentioned earlier where the hair grows up towards their head. So you will pull away. Get as much of it as you can. If you can't get the whole shoulder, that's okay because we have them sit up so that we can get it later. As much as you can, all the way up on the shoulder. We stop at about the bra strap line. Go back, clean up whatever wax was left. Make sure they're not left sticky. Double check for any hair that was left over. Have them double check with you as well. Go back and grab whatever you see you may have missed. And again, on the other side, oil well. Especially on the hands and elbows, tend to be a little more dry. They'll start with their hand facing up and open from the elbow crease all the way straight down. Fill in whatever gaps may have been left uncovered. Up, down, pull. 1, 2, pull. Pull taut and apply pressure. Move your hand up to apply pressure and pull taut with as you move up, waxing the arm. Up and over above their head again. This hair grows up towards the elbow. Cover that elbow. Hair always gets missed by the elbow. Cover as much area as you can so that we don't have to go back for any strips we may have missed. Standing from the top helps you get a stronger pull. So come up and around and stand by their head and then pull down. Pull taut, 1, 2, pull, taut, 1, 2, pull. Taut and pressure at the same time. And this hair will grow up towards the elbow. Again, make sure you cover as much as you can. Lay the strip on, pull backwards toward you. Pull taut and apply pressure. And clean up. And help the client move their arm where you need it to go next, and communicate clearly what you need next of them, and then have them move for you to make it easier for you to perform the service. Hair grows down toward the elbow. Pull taut, 1, 2, pull. 1, 2, pull. 1, 2, pull. Move your hand up to taut and apply pressure. 1, 2, pull. 1, 2, pull. And clean up. The hair grows at a diagonal here. Cover the whole arm in kind of a swoosh motion, like a windshield wiper angle. Pull taut with your thumb on the hand, as shown. Make sure to grab all the wax all the way around the arm. Lay the strip on every corner and pull. Clean up. Fold a strip if you need to. If the wax starts to get too thick on one side, fold it so you're not flinging dry wax around the room. We'll do hands. Always grows towards the pinky at an angle. And fingers. Separate the fingers so that you don't get them sticking together. So clear all the fingers first. Pull taut by twisting their hand like that, holding onto the pinky and twisting their hand. That helps you pull taut, and also using your thumb as well. Back and forth. Pull and clean up. Always pull up and over parallel to the skin. We're going to grab a little strip of hair, that's left on the back of the arm here. Grows down toward the elbow. Make sure to really cover the elbow. Pull taut. Pull taut with your thumb. And clean up. So kind of pinch the arm from that angle she just showed you to pull taut that way. And that way you're pulling taut really well from both sides. And this hair again grows up toward the shoulder. Cover as much as you can here so that you don't have to get as much when they do sit up and you grab the rest. The only thing you'll really have to get is the back part of their shoulder. Make sure there's no wax residue left over. You don't want your client to be sticky. Have them sit up and get what's left on the back of the shoulder. You'll pull straight down since the hair grows up